greed with which we have agreed. And you think you have to want more than you need. Until you have it all, you won't be free. Society, you're a crazy breed. I hope you're not lonely without me. When you want more than you have, you think you need. And when you think more than you want, your thoughts begin to bleed. I think I need to find a bigger place. 'Cause when you have more than you think, you need more space.
Because I'm a human being, you see. Maybe he'll do that in a moment, but not my full name, just my first name. And he just said straight away, have you got a permit to do this? To which I will respond, sir, do you have a permit to do what you are doing?
I appreciate you want to express your views and everything.
He appreciates I want to express my views and everything. Look.
I'm trying to be nice here, fella.
He is trying to be nice here, and all I'm doing is repeating what you're saying on the megaphone. I'm not changing a word that you're saying. You are trying to be nice, and that's fine. I'm also trying to be nice. So let me just first explain something very important to you. One of the things I do is I'm actually the instigator and leader of a group called the Police Hugging Department. And what we do is give police hugs. So what I'm going to do is give you a hug to start with.
Brilliant. All right, can I look, please?
Secondly, all I'm going to do is to repeat so everyone can hear the conversation. That's all I'm going to do.
Let him talk, yeah. Hiya.
All right, look guys, please stop with the megaphone, right? I've appreciated your expressing your views and whatever you're doing. Do you have a permit from the railways? Are you allowed to be here?
Unfortunately, we don't need a permit to be this. This is not actually the railway property.
It is actually.
No, it's not actually. This is not. Over here is not railway property.
It is, unfortunately.
Well, I've done some research on this. If you can show me a map of the railway property, I'd appreciate
How about
that.
we go and talk about it, and then we can.
Sorry?
If we go and do it in the office.
No, I'm not talking in the office. I'm not going to talk in the office. I don't want to go into your office. You can come into my office if you like.
This is the railway.
Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman who has been very nice to me told me that I can need a permit to do this because it's railway property. Interesting. So therefore, I am now standing off the steps and I am no longer on railway property. All I'm doing is expressing my views. Now, the man from the Evening Standard doesn't like what I'm doing. But I don't like the fact
he's
that the
a
man
fucking
from the Evening
layabouts. You're a suited geezer. He wants to get a job. Like, you know what I mean?
Negative messages. And he's allowed to do that on the street as long as he pays for it. As far as I can understand, sir, if I'm not mistaken, I am entitled to stand here and speak on the megaphone. I'd like to say one other further thing to you, dear police people. This is nothing personal, but I think it's very important that you are on my side, because I am on the side of freedom of speech. And your children, and your families, and your friends are just like us. And when you don't have on your uniform, so too are you a human being. And I think that I should, ladies and gentlemen, if you think I should be allowed to continue on the megaphone, say yeah! Yeah! Thank you. Have you got the message, sir?
The people have spoken.
As long as I don't, so going here, crime, I'm a criminal. Standing here, I'm no longer a criminal. How about if I have 1 foot on and 1 foot off?
Terrorist!
Terrorist, I know, terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, if you see a man using a megaphone with 1 foot on railway property, and by the way, who the hell gave them the right to sell our railways to Network Rail? Right? Why is
Hey, Heckles will be coming in a second.
It's not British Rail. Because if it was British Rail, then I would own it, and you would own it, and they wouldn't be able to tell us what to do. But unfortunately, we live in a world, sorry, I must stand here, we live in a world where we are controlled 24/7 by these people telling us what to do and what not to do. And they've lost their minds, because all they can do is police the so-called laws of which they have very, very little knowledge. The reason why the police have very, very little knowledge of the laws is because it's impossible to know the law, because the law is created by lawyers, and they create hundreds of thousands of statutes. which turns you lot into criminals. So, hands up if you have committed a crime in the last 10 years. Thank you. Officers, arrest this man immediately. Hands up if you've not committed a crime in the last 10 years. God, you need to get a life, you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have nothing against the police. In fact, I have written to my MP to get a policeman installed into my own home to stop me being so naughty. As you can see, I'm a very, very naughty boy, and I don't do what I'm told. And I think that's a terrible thing. We need to rid the world of anarchists, and we need more people like you who just do what you're told when someone tells you what to do. It's amazing how the legal system is being created. So tell me something, sir. Sir, young man, do you have the authority to allow me to stand up here, even though I might be transgressing a railway bylaw? Do you have the discretion to allow me to do that?
Obviously, you know your stuff, sir.
Do you?
Yeah.
You do? Are you going to do that? Or are you going to arrest me for standing here with a microphone?
You carry on doing what you want to do for the meantime.
Okay. Are you going to arrest me, sir?
Can I borrow them?
He's thinking about it.
Oh, here's 2 more officers. Can I borrow the megaphone?
Yeah.
But,
Can I just have a quiet word with you?
hello. He wants to have a quiet word with me, but seeing as you're a public servant and we are in public, can we keep it public?
If you wish, yes.
Yes,
I just want to ask you what you're talking about today.
Okay.
He's asking me what I'm talking about.
You can use that, it's fine.
I'm talking about the dialectic, I guess, between the state and free speech.
Okay.
You've already been told you can speak, but you can't use the loudhailer. Okay?
The lady, the WPC says we can speak, but we cannot use the megaphone.
Under what authority can we not use a megaphone?
The Metropolitan's Police Act here.
The Metropolitan's Police Act?
If you start causing a public nuisance,
Just be
then you
careful
may
what
be
you guys say,
arrested.
because this all goes on YouTube.
Okay,
Everything goes on YouTube,
okay,
so it's
fine. So you're telling me this is the first, we've been doing this for months, okay? This is the first time that anyone has quoted that act to us.
Have you been told already today not to do it with the loudhailer?
Only on their property, British Rail property.
Not on the City of London property around the back?
No, that was in private property. This is not private property. This is public property.
Okay, all right.
Okay, this is PC Shepherd. He's dealt with us extremely fairly, and he's been proportionate, and unlike many other officers which he does not represent, he is actually engaged in us in a very human manner and actually given across some very logical arguments and conclusions.
I would like to add that every time a police officer treats me with respect like you have, I appreciate it and I try and express it to them. And it's an absolute pleasure to be able to speak to you as an intelligent human being.
Okay.
Even though I know you're going on about this police officer business, which I don't.
At the moment, I'm wearing the hat.
Yeah,
Okay?
yeah.
I get that. That's just a difference in the way I see it. The hat is just, for me, it's just a fiction. This is the whole idea of a police officer is a fiction. It's a bit like, you know, when you were 3 and you dressed up as a police officer.
Yeah.
It's the same now. It's just you make it something big. I would like to also add that I know you may not take this, you know, you take it however you want, but we haven't come across you before. One of the things we like to do is to hug policemen, and I'd really like to give you a hug. Are you okay with that?
I'm not okay with that.
Why?
Because me personally, I'm not okay with doing things like that in public.
Oh, okay, so it's a personal
fair
thing.
I generally,
I've given a lot of police hugs. There's nothing to be scared of.
as
It
I
would
say,
actually look really good on
as
camera.
As a
It would
person,
look great on camera. It'd be good for the
I
people.
Actually, it's good PR as well.
People watching, they're
Please-
saying,
please respect my opinion,
go
sir.
on. Yeah, no, I will. I'm not going to force you.
Absolutely.
But they're watching, they're saying, go on, do it. That's what they're saying.
okay, as I say, as a person standing here, I'm personally not comfortable
Okay.
doing that.
I'd like to just give you this as a bit of information.
Okay, thank you very much.
Find out about.
All right. Hope you have a good day.
James,
You too.
James, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Cheers for that.
You know, making me a well-off man last year. The cocaine nights were good, so were the high-class prostitutes. But now it's all over. I guess I'm going to have to go and get a real job and not wear a suit anymore. Cheers. Gentlemen, you are a lost cause. You are beautiful, amazing, divine, wonderful human beings who long ago forgot how marvelous you were when you were born. You used to jump around. You used to jump for joy. You used to cry when you were upset. You used to shout and scream when you were told to do something that you didn't want to do. But now, when you're told to do something, you jolly well do it, don't you?
ideas mine, but the inspiration now. Dreams of hangers on, dreams of getting well, spells of Esmeralda.